let's start a new project, and it's June here right now, and it's nice weather outside. It's really hot being last week, and I thought for my new project I would like to be something that's themed for the summer. So I picked Nautical project this time, and it's from the Vectoria Designs, and I put all the links below in the description box, so you can find them and easy to purchase if you like. And I really love this paper. It's very vintage, and I like the blues, and I simply, so let's get into. I just could not resist. I made the cover, not embellish it, but I made it already. So I was using the first papers already, but I am showing you right now. So let's get into the papers, and it's really gorgeous. And like I said, I printed all, especially this kit, I printed all in two. So let me show you how they look like, and it's really, as I said, it's really vintage. And look at this, and a little turquoise and a little darker blue, so you can use every single kind of blue on it, and I really like it. Look at this, and this color really pops up. She really did a wonderful job, and look at this blue. I really like it. Now here are the, how you call these, vandals. Surely going to use them. Look at this, so nice. And these also, oh my god, can't wait to use this one. This is the large one, and then a little tinier, and these are just perfect, the size, oh my god. And I printed out some tags that goes with the kit, and this is another one, I believe, I'm not sure, but I really like it too, with the blues one. And I picked some other printable papers from Vectoria Designs that goes with the kit. So I mixed something up. So I choose this one. I picked two of these, and this blue is perfect to use. And this one, but I put all the links below, so if you like to buy these, then check if you are also going to use all these. And I really like this blue. It's really perfect. And yeah, also I like this one. It's a little sea creature. Yeah. So let's get started with all these nice ones. So stay tuned. Hi guys, I like to show you my latest project. I think it's going to be the last one before my holiday. So it's really a summer theme. It's a nautical beach sea themed project, and as you can see and I really loved doing it. It's something else than pink. I normally use very much pink, but I really like this color, and I even managed to do the same color on my nails. So where do I get my inspiration of? Yes, of course. This is a design team project from Vectoria Designs, and I really loved the papers I was using, and I will show you every single page in the tutorial series, because of course I made a tutorial of this one and as well as the other ones, and I really hope you like it. But let's get into first the album, how it's going to be. So this is the front, of course, and I did a little mixed media thing, and I did make a little tutorial of it, not a whole thing, but in little steps I tell you what to do. So I hope you like it. So let me lift it up and let me show you the front. And I really love it. Oh my gosh, let me see. There are flowers and here a lobster and a mermaid and how you call this tower? Fire tower? Light tower? I don't know. But and a boat and some pearls. I made this with cabochons and some flowers and a bird. And I really like it. I really like it. I hope you like it too. But let's go to the side. And in here I did use seam binding, and the seam binding I colored myself, so it's a nice grungy blue and white look. And on the side I had just made a very tiny simple chunky charm. It's not a chunky charm, just a little charm, but I really like it. And this is the back, and as you see, nice paper from Vectoria Designs. And for the side, for this one, I used some, how you call this one? Burlap? I don't know. But I really loved how it turns out. So let's go inside. Now, as you can see at the front page, I used the Vectoria Designs paper, and I did not do anything on the first page because the album is really going to very chunky, so I stopped making pages. I really do, because the album is supposed to be to put photos in, so otherwise it really gets very chunky. So let's go to this page. This page is going to be open with this silver charm, and I use it as a swing tag, and this opens up, and all the dies I tell you in the tutorial series, so I tell you. So these are 2 photo mats, and I leave it open so the pictures do not get over this nice wound pictures. And this is a cut apart from a 3D card stock, how you call it? Yeah, I show you really everything. I show you on the tutorial series, and I really like it. And then this flips open, and here we have a large pocket with this closure, and in here I made a large booklet, and inside I made the photo mat collage, so you can put lots of photos in. And then this closes with the string. Now on this side I made a pocket, an envelope, also from Vectoria Designs. And in here I made 2 cards, and on the back you can put a nice photo if you like. And then this slides back in. And in here I have made a little tag, and again a large tag. And then this flips to this side, and then we have here 2 flips, flippity flops. And this goes up, lots of room for photos. Now this flips to the left, and in here I made 2 tags. You can put nice photos in. There lots of room to make photos, and on this a little photo mat collage. Now on this side I did make another trifold card, and it opens like this, and I must get the album on the side, so you can put nice little pictures on it, and I always like that. And this is another size as in the love clippings cabinet. I also used a trifold, but these are just squares. So the measurements are a bit different than this one. Now in this one I made a large open pocket. You can call it a belly band with a closure or a stopper, but I made it a little expandable because this one is very big, but I love it. Let's see, it flips open and open, and you can put nice pictures on it. And on this side you can also do pictures on it, and I really like it. I get used to it. Now this flips open, and on here I used a large envelope, and this opens to the left so you can put nice photos on. And inside there is a large photo mat booklet, and you can put nice pictures on. And then this flips to the left, lots of room for photos, and then this opens up, magnetic, and then this is a large photo mat. Now we come to my photo mat page. I adapted like that. And the reason it was because the album was really getting too fat, so I come up with this simple page. So I made a photo collage page, and you can do, let's see, you can put your pictures behind so you don't have to glue your pictures over this picture. And I do that with all my photo mats. So here you can flip it over, and here are some nice little ones, and then this flips over, and here is another one, and here is another one. So lots of room for photos. Now here is another trifold. It's the same as the other one. So as you can see, the front album is pretty much the same as the back album. So I made first one page myself, and then I did a tutorial for the other page. So this flips open, and this also, and then here I did just a little glue on this side so you can put the tag after behind. And then here we have two tags. This is the simple one, just cut, and this is a die from, I tell you in a minute, because I really get so much questions of my dies, and this is also a nice die. But I tell you everything in the tutorial series. So stay tuned for the tutorial series if you like to know which dies I use. And on the back I made again a little photo collage. Now here is the same page as the first one you saw. And I just use other paper. And in here I made a little booklet that opens for more room, for more photos, and this one is the same. Lots and lots of place for nice photos. Now this flips to this side, and here again we have the envelope and a tag in it with a photo mat on the back. You can put more in it if you like. And here is again a nice tag and a little booklet. And on this also we used the same page as in the front of the album, and we made again a large booklet with again nice photo mats in. Oh, I skipped one. Yeah. So lots and lots of place. And then on here it's the same page as the front, also with a pocket, and also with these 3 nice photo mat tags. And it slides back in, and then this shuts. And here is our envelope page. This flips to the left, and here is a photo mat that shuts down, and this opens. Here I made a nice picture, so you can put a nice tag underneath. And in here I forgot to make a tag. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. But you can put a picture in. And then this close with the seam binding. Oh. There you go. There you have it. I hope you like it. I do. And so there is a complete tutorial of this, and in the tutorials I tell you and let you see everything I used. Every die I used, every paper line I used. I only used Vectoria Designs, of course, but I will show you. So stay tuned for the tutorial series, and then you get to know it all. I hope you like it, and give me a thumbs up. I really like your comment. I always try to answer every questions, and I really like all your comments. So stay tuned. Get ready for the tutorials. Bye bye.